Welcome to the elevator.
Tonight, 3 VIP titans
You have some interesting choices here.
decide the fate of our rising entrepreneurs.
Oh, great pitch.
Determined to prove their greatness
You've blown it.
in 60 seconds or less. Will they elevate to greatness
Hey, you have 60 seconds. Make them count.
or fall from glory? This is Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch, presented by Amazon Business, with support from State Farm. Meet our board of investors. Jonathan Hung, managing partner of the Entrepreneur Venture Fund. Mark Randolph, co-founder and first CEO of Netflix. Kim Perrell, serial entrepreneur and tech CEO of 100.co. First in the elevator, an entrepreneur whose innovative app makes household cooking easy with the click of a button.
Hello, Charles. Welcome to the elevator. Your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1.
Mom, what's for dinner?
It's an innocent sounding question, but one that triggers a flood of emotion for anyone that doesn't have a great plan. Unfortunately, that great plan requires that a series of decisions and chores be done before hearing what's for dinner. My name is Chuck Whiteman, CEO of DinnerFi. DinnerFi eliminates these decisions and chores with an app that's fun for the whole family. Our patent-pending approach uses AI to create the menu that you and your family would create together if only you had the time. We're using this everyday trigger to cause people to answer the question, what's for dinner? My background is,
Don't get stuck.
we're using this everyday question to trigger daily use rather than angst. And in the process, we're creating valuable insight and influence over an enormous flow of household spending. My background is building consumer and B2B businesses, and my co-founder is
Oh,
Yeah.
ran out of floors again.
I know. He actually had me at hello. What's for dinner? It's all I hear from my kids all the time. So I'm like, oh, tell me the solution.
Well, the problem is we don't know if it's a game. We don't know if it's actually sending you dinner, making dinner. What is DinnerFi?
Yeah, I mean, I was scared it was going to be yet one more of those delivery companies
Me
we've
too.
already got. I mean, do we need another one of those?
But maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was something unique that we don't even know that we needed until he came, but we didn't even get to see what it was.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but you know what? We have to do the right thing and vote now.
Let's see if optimism wins out this time.
Attention, Charles. Your pitch has been denied.
Elevator was tough. I had practiced this pitch 1,000 times, and it left me there about 3/4 of the way through, and I just feel really disappointed in my performance.
Now, that's tragic in a way. You know, you always questions, promise, but we'll never know.
Hey, you have 60 seconds. Make them count.
I agree. And practice. It's the one thing that you can perfect, right? That 60 seconds. You gotta do it in the mirror over and over and over and over.
No one likes to be told no after a pitch. I've been told no many times. And guess what? I'm still an entrepreneur. Just because you hear no doesn't mean it's never gonna be a yes. So make sure to take that motivation from the no and make it a stepping stone into your success.
Next, 2 entrepreneurs hope to flow into the boardroom with their dietary mushroom supplements.
Hello, Ali and Brian. Welcome to the elevator. Your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1.
We're the co-founders of Supermush, and we believe that mushrooms can actually save the world. Over 1/8 of the population suffers from some sort of a mental health condition. Mushrooms are one of the biggest levers that we can pull to solve this problem. So we created Supermush because we want to bring the magic of these legal superfoods to the masses.
We're a consumer lifestyle brand inspired by the 60s and 70s that creates superfood supplements, streetwear, and media. Since our launch in January last year, we've sprayed $1.5 million worth of mushroom mouth sprays into people's mouths. We've created an online viral community of 300,000 people and have hosted events with over 2,000 attendees. We're now one of the fastest growing consumer brands on TikTok. And today we're looking to raise $250,000 on a safe note.
We built an iconic investor community with founders from Thrive Market, Vega, Zumba, and so many more. Today, we'd love to introduce you to our brand. We're inspired by other
Well, I guess they missed a little bit, but they really got most of it in, I think.
Yeah, they did.
It was a good pitch, honestly, and 1.5 million mushroom sprays is intriguing.
Big online community, personal events, hitting it on TikTok. I mean, I heard a lot of things there that I like.
Also, these are two founders, very strong, it seems like. They're really representing their brand.
What's interesting to me is what are they selling? It seems a lifestyle brand, which I love, but what's actually driving the sales? I'm curious to learn.
Well, there's one way to learn. Shall we vote?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Attention, Ellie and Brian. Your pitch has been approved.
Yes, okay, amazing. Hello.
Allie and Brian, congratulations. Welcome to the boardroom. Great job on the pitch. You got the thumbs up from all three of us. But that doesn't mean you're home free yet. We have a bunch of questions. You covered some interesting stuff. There's one piece that's missing for me. You say it's on a note. But you didn't say what the cap is going to be.
It's 8.5 pre-money.
Oh, okay.
And how much are you raising?
We're raising 3. We've already raised 1.5.
Where are you selling right now?
Yes, when we first launched, we wanted to pick retailers that were really focused on marketing. So we launched with Erewhon to really validate the consumer in LA. Then we went to Central Market in Austin, and primarily sell D2C. So 95% of our sales are online.
We've sold $1.5 million so far since we launched in January of last year. Our first product to market was our mushroom mouth sprays, so energy, immunity, and chill. And then we just launched our flow and creativity mints a few months ago. And then our newest product we're launching are gummies for sex, energy, and sleep. We actually brought our new gummies for you to try if you want to try.
Ooh, I mean, I'd love to try them.
We have our sex gummies.
A sex gummy.
They're cordyceps and reishi mushrooms. And then it has horny goatweed and damiana, which are great for...
Wait. Horny goatweed.
Yes.
Okay, let's do some shrooms.
All right, amazing. So this is not the final packaging, but this is the final formulation for our Supermush sex gummies, taste and texture as well.
What is it supposed to do?
So they're incredible for libido.
Wow.
Obviously, you know, sex is a really great marketing name for these. Supermush sex gummies. It would look great on a billboard, but incredible for libido, gender neutral. It has a blend of adaptogens.
Am I supposed to let it melt or chew? What should I do?
Chew, like you would take a normal gummy.
I'm getting delicate notes of sexy goatweed.
What's your #1 seller right now?
The hero.
Yeah, so this is our newest hero. This is our flow statement. It uses mushrooms, and people like it as a sugar-free, healthy alternative to an Altoid. Where our first product, they still taste delicious, where this is purely a supplement. It's for the OGs.
How do you justify all the science and the efficacy?
You know, it's this new blossoming industry, right? Like everyone's paying attention to mushrooms right now, in part because of what's happening in the psychedelic assisted therapy space, in part because of the functional mushroom brands that are exploding onto the market. But mushrooms have been used for thousands of years. They're actually one of the only medicines that have stood the test of time. And so there's incredible research showing the adaptogenic benefits of functional mushrooms.
The active ingredient in mushrooms is called beta-glucans. And in mycelium, it's usually only 5%. In fruiting body, it can be 20-30%. So all of our products, they're fruiting body, they're really effective. For example, 4 sprays of our energy spray is equivalent to a cup of coffee without the jitters.
Oh, can I try it?
Yeah. Definitely.
part of me is going, this is all BS. And then part of me goes, this is all really cool. And the two sides of me are struggling with it.
Yeah, I'm in the same camp, which is we're gonna find out within how many seconds?
It's usually like 5 minutes.
Oh, 5
for the
minutes.
onset, but
Shoot.
yeah, spray it on your tongue. You can spray it close to your mouth like 4 times is 1 dose. I take it up to 20 times a day.
Something I think important to speak to is that we really misunderstand energy in the United States, especially. Like, we're taught that energy is how you're supposed to feel when you're jacked up on a cup of coffee, and then the brain fog and fatigue you feel from the crash. And so what mushrooms do is they bring your body to homeostasis. They function like adaptogens in your system. We're not trying to replace your triple espresso and that feeling you get. We're trying to put you in a calm, adaptogenic, even-keeled flow so that you can operate most optimally.
I'd like to make you an offer. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but how about I do half? I'll do $125,000, but I'm not going to do it at the full 8.5. I'll do it at 8 million cap. What do you say to that?
It's definitely an interesting offer. Thank you very much. We're open to hearing other offers as well if both of you are interested.
What? Look a gift horse in the mouth?
Well, hey, we're here too. I think, I don't want you to take it down on. I think you've earned your 8.5 million. I'll let you keep your valuation, but I'll do a little less. I'll do 100,000. But you don't have to go down.
Before you decide, I'm the guy for you. I do know the D2C business. I do know direct selling inside and out. I've been doing that for 40 years. I've guided my own companies through that. I've guided lots of other companies through that. And I can really help you with nailing your metrics, bringing you best practices, not to mention coaching you guys as you scale your company.
My turn. I think it's great. You're, what, 80, 90% D2C, but you're gonna have to get into retail stores. You have to get people to see it, touch it, feel it, try it out. That's more important. We gotta get you into Whole Foods. We have to get you into Sprouts. I've had products in both these companies. That's the way to go through it.
I mean, guys, I don't know, but my heart's starting to race. I don't drink any caffeine, so this is like I've gone from 0 to hero. And now I'm really into the mushrooms. So I understand both retail and D2C, and I love what you guys are doing. And I can feel it. I'm in Erewhon with some of my brands. I understand how hard it is to get in retail, but I also know, and I've got 20 years in marketing expertise. So I feel like you guys are the brand. And you're so passionate about it. Now I'm so passionate about it, so I feel like, how am I gonna be able to help you guys get to where you wanna go? I'm in for 150K at the 8 million that Mark had previously come in at.
Wow.
Okay, we have 100,000 from Jonathan at the existing 8.5 valuation. You have $125,000 from me at $8 million cap valuation. And you have $150,000 from Kim at the $8 million valuation.
Wow.
You have some interesting choices here.
Brian, do you have any thoughts?
I do think we need to get into retail eventually. However, right now we're growing so fast on D2C that we really want to bring that to the moon. And right now with the economy, a lot of companies are actually pulling out of online ads. So I feel like it's our time to strike. I also think it's really important to have someone who understands the brand and has similar investments. And then the third thing I'm thinking is on the media side, in addition to D2C, we have an amazing podcast and we're making a TV show next year as well. And when it comes to distribution, that's not our expertise. That's something that you could really help out with.
So you're saying?
So, what do you think?
Man, I think all really good points. You're giving me the final say?
You are the CEO.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Wow. Oh, it's a tough call. Mark, we'd love to partner with you.
Shrooms, baby. Shrooms. This is awesome. I am
Thank
so
you so
excited.
much.
Thanks for your sound judgment and good choice.
And it comes with a bandana as well.
Oh.
We have them for you guys as well.
Oh, wow. Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Thank you.
Styling, yeah,
Thank you.
upgrade.
But actually, before you guys split, hold on one second, okay? I had an
What?
idea. Come here.
Go for it.
So, on behalf of Amazon Business, we would like to award you $10,000 in cash to help grow and invest in your business.
Thank you guys so much.
very
It's so
welcome.
nice to meet you.
So great to meet you guys.
Wow.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Oh.
Amazing.
In the boardroom, it was really exciting getting the 3 offers because all the judges added so much value. In the end, we're super excited to go with Mark.
To get the 10,000 from Amazon Business was amazing, and we're so grateful for that. Such an unexpected gift.
Congratulations.
They are awesome.
The way they thought it through is really smart. And this is what they need now. When you're ready, you call me.
Well, let's see if we can get another great deal.
Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch is presented by Amazon Business for every organization at every stage of growth. Last in the elevator, an entrepreneur hopes to nourish plant life with a fortifying carbon-based fertilizer.
Hello, Nick. Welcome to the elevator. Your 60 seconds begins in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Rooted Leaf Agritech. We're a manufacturing company and pioneers in the field of carbon-based fertilizers. I'm here today seeking $1 million in a safe note. We've been in business since 2019 and have generated approximately $1 million in revenue. We sell to retailers and direct to end user, with active and repeat customers in 42 states, plus we're expanding into Canada and Mexico. But it's not just the 9 fertilizers we sell that are revolutionary, it's the way we make them. And part of the capital we raise will allow us to continue developing and implementing our proprietary manufacturing platform. This platform is a semi-closed loop, zero waste, carbon negative way of creating the full spectrum of any plant's nutritional needs, from houseplants to food crops. It runs on rapidly renewable inputs such as plants and microbes, combined with natural minerals, and it produces next generation fertilizers. Our mission is to prove that sustainable agriculture is possible to achieve on a global scale, and I hope you'll join us as we grow to become one of the world's leading manufacturers of carbon-based fertilizers. Are you ready to grow with Rooted Leaf?
Wow, great pitch.
There you go. There's someone who actually went from start to finish, no flubs, all the information.
It was impressive. The only thing you left off was on the valuation. What was the cap?
Only $1 million in sales since 2019.
That's not the number I was expecting to hear.
But on the other side, look, agriculture tech, climate tech is in right now. This isn't NFTs or Web3. This is something the planet absolutely needs, sustainability.
Yeah, and maybe he bootstrapped it and he's just getting going. But let's see. You guys want to vote?
That's the only way we're going to know whether he's coming up or down.
Let's do it.
Attention, Nick. Your pitch has been approved.
Yes.
Welcome to the boardroom, Nick.
Thank you. What an honor to be here.
I mean, personally, I thought you did a great pitch. And
Thank you.
Mark also voted you up, but Jonathan left a little
My
bit.
issue wasn't with your pitch. I think you did a fabulous pitch in 60 seconds. My issues are with your numbers. How would you only do $1 million since 2019 if it's just such a revolutionary product?
Well, we started off kind of demonstrating that there was a product market fit first before we got really heavy into the research and development. And we demonstrated the need for farmers to actually be able to utilize these products. And you know, a good way of thinking about this is that the knowledge of how fertilizers perform on crops is very old and it's very outdated. You know, if you think about how fast technology advances, for example, things come out so rapidly you can barely keep up with it, yet we're still using technology, fertilizer technology from approximately 50 or 60 years ago. So there has not been much innovation.
So what's new?
The new part for us is the carbon-based fertilizer aspect. What we've come to understand over the past 50 to 60 years is not so much how the fertilizers are made, but rather what are the plants made out of. And if you take a look at carbon, it is the #1 macronutrient for all crops.
So I got a C- in organic chemistry. So carbon is a different ingredient than what most fertilizers are made of or from?
Correct. In fact, most fertilizers that are manufactured today don't have any carbon inside of them at all.
Why are you perfectly positioned to build this company? Do you have an experience in this, or how'd you get here?
I have a background in chemistry, industrial chemistry, and fermentation chemistry. I've started a lot of companies that haven't been as successful in the past, but I seem to fail a lot, and I learn even more.
Can you talk about the failures you've had in the past?
Largely, and this is me being a little bit vulnerable here, I would say that it's kind of a lack of business acumen and a business development. And the thing I've had to realize is that I'm not the person that I'm trying to pitch to, which is why I'm here today.
$1 million in sales. How many bottles did you sell?
Yeah, so because it's difficult to answer because we sell to big retailers, we sell to big farms.
What percentage is big retailers versus big farms versus consumer?
When we first started off, it was a focus on commercial producers, and so we were dealing almost exclusively with very large-scale producers. And as we have continued to grow, we've actually shifted out more and more into selling to end users that may just have a couple of plants at home. And we've also expanded to new retailers, new distributors, and also internationally.
Why internationally? I mean, it seems like you have a big enough market right here, right now. Why even go through the trouble of looking outside of the US?
The world needs better solutions, honestly.
Back to the raise.
We're raising $1 million.
What's the cap?
The cap is $25 million.
This is all for you, Mark, please.
He's choking on a strawberry over here.
What they're saying is that's a very high valuation based on the current traction you have. And for that valuation in the current market, it'll be very hard to get $1 million from these investors.
Well said, Kim.
I think you know exactly what you're doing from the scientist side. I think you have amazing IP. But my biggest problem from a startup point of view is that you need someone to be a head of sales. I don't think you're the person. So for that reason, I have to pass.
I think it's scattered. That's my first comment, is that you're basically spreading your efforts over multiple products. You're spreading your efforts over multiple geographies. You're a great pitchman. I mean, you're articulate, you know your stuff, but you, in a way, have given the answer that you're learning. I think it's time for you to bring someone in as a partner who can balance out your scientific expertise with the business side expertise you need. Because of that, I pass.
Thank you.
You can tell that you know what you're talking about and you've developed something really unique and special. But based on your past experiences, I also agree that having someone to complement like your intelligence will be huge for you as you continue to grow the company. Investors like us would love to come along the journey, but at that valuation, it's a big risk. So unfortunately, I too must pass.
Okay. Thank you for your interest. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm feeling pretty good. Even though that didn't go the way that I wanted it to, I feel like I learned quite a bit, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I think I could have prepared just a little bit better as far as the business side of things, but overall I feel like the pitch was really strong and we have a very strong business.
I was hoping that was going to be a great deal, but at the $25 million valuation and the lack of traction in market already, it just isn't a deal that we could get over the line.
I was definitely not ready for a $25 million cap. I mean, I just feel they're scattered. There's too much going on here. I wanted to see some focus.
I was skeptical from the beginning. That's why I voted down, and then he couldn't convince me more. Honestly, it made me want to hit the button twice.
While two entrepreneurs were able to secure a high-flying deal, two were sent back down with nothing to show. Whether it's a unique invention or a new way of living life, anyone could be 60 seconds away from rising to greatness or fall from glory. Tune in next week as Entrepreneur Elevator Pitch continues.
You got really two great offers.
Just take the deal.
Better not do that once I put money in here.
And to apply for the next season, go to entrepreneur.com/elevator pitch. Investors personally styled by celebrity stylist Kim Bolafé.